Welcome to my channel, Boardroom to Bounce House. I am a busy working mom to 2 toddlers. I work a corporate job, 9 to 5, and in today's video, you're gonna see my 9 to 5 day in a life, what gets done while I am at work. Just to let you know what happens leading up to this point when I start my work day. I usually get up at 5 a.m. I have a really productive morning where I focus my first hour to 2 hours of the day on my YouTube, and then I shift my attention to get my kids ready for daycare, get them fed and out the door, and I'm usually back at my desk around 8:30 in the morning. It's 8:27 and normally I help my husband bring the kids to daycare, but with last night being a little bit rough and not getting as much sleep, I'm just feeling a little bit behind today. Plus I'm spending some time with you today. So I asked him if he could drop the kids off solo and he agreed, because normally I'm back at my desk around 8:30. So I need to get my desk cleared off because it's a little bit of a mess and it's starting to make me nutty. I'm gonna do that real quick. And then I need to listen to a webinar that happened yesterday, but I only got to listen to the tail end of it just due to some meeting conflicts. It's kind of an urgent topic because recently the government passed some new laws and it does impact some of our HR work. So things like COBRA, there's some changes there as far as regulations. The FFCRA, or the Families First Coronavirus Response Act, was not extended on a mandatory basis, but they did extend the tax credits again, and they also broadened the reasons that you can take FFCRA leave, so I have to look into that today. And there's just a couple of other things that changed too. People are gonna have like a mid-year election opportunity for things like their FSA or their flexible spending money. So I need to listen to that webinar, so I'm gonna wipe my desk off really quick. I'm gonna listen to the beginning of that webinar while I do my makeup, because that way I can multitask. I typically don't wear makeup every day now that I'm on Zoom most of the time. I just wear like a little bit. But since I'm spending most of the day with you all today and I have a bunch of meetings today, I think I am just gonna put a little bit of makeup on. Sometimes when I'm feeling really tired, if I put on a little bit of makeup, it helps me feel a little bit more awake. Let's get started. I'm just doing a quick sweep because next week I'm actually gonna be changing out some of my decor from like March, St. Patty's Day to spring. So I'll take a much deeper clean next week. But for now, I'm just trying to get the top of my desk cleared off.
So try to stay focused on the content. If you do have questions, please post them in the Q&A box. Again, our brain can only focus on one thing at a time. So by jotting down that question, you'll be able to re-engage with the content. And finally, share your insights in the chat room.
I'm not wearing too much eye makeup right now because I had my LASIK recently and my eyes are still really sensitive. So I certainly don't go as intense with like my mascara or even eyeshadow. So here is the outfit of the day. If you are working from home like me, one way to make yourself look better and more presentable on Zoom calls is just go ahead and put on a shirt with a collar. It takes no more extra effort versus getting out a t-shirt out of your drawer, but it does kind of let people know that you're showing up and that you are here to take your job serious. So that is one thing I would suggest if you are maybe new to your company or you're just trying to make a good impression. Just grab a shirt with a collar. It just sort of like steps up your A game. This shirt is from Kate Spade. It just has a little floral detail here, but I'm always wearing leggings, so I'm actually just wearing these leggings with it. No one is gonna see me from the waist down. My company is really casual, so I can wear t-shirts every single day if I want, and a lot of times I do. So every morning I pretty much do the same thing to start my day. I open my email, I start checking that. I open Slack, I open Zoom. Those are the ways that I communicate with my team now that I am working from home full-time. I've been working from home full-time since I went back to work after my maternity leave. I had my second baby in February of 2020, like literally days before this whole thing started, this crazy world we're living in. So I was on maternity leave for the beginning part of it, but then of course went back. So it's been many months now and I've adjusted, I'm used to it. At first it was really strange for me, but I've gotten used to it. So the first thing I do, like I said, is open up all of my different apps so that I can communicate with my team. I always have my planner with me. So this planner is a day designer planner. There's a couple of different planners that I've used that I like. I have also had a life tracker planner by Bossed Up, and I love that planner as well. But for 2021, I decided to go with the day designer. I went back to this. I've used this for probably 6 or 7 years and then had switched just because it's so big and I was, you know, commuting back and forth to the office so much. But since I'm home now, working from home, this is working out perfect because I just leave it on my desk and I use this for everything in my life. So I use it for work, but I also use it for all my personal stuff, and I use it for YouTube as well. And it makes it really, really easy to keep everything in one place. So I like to go ahead and open my Outlook calendar first thing in the morning and take a peek at what I have going on. Just take a mental note again of what meetings I have. I try to do this the night before as well when I wrap up the day prior. But sometimes there's things that have been moved or things that have been added to my calendar since I last looked at it. So this morning I have a meeting at 9:30, so that's coming up here in about a half hour. And I need to be prepared for that. It's our weekly managers meeting, so it's all the managers of our company getting together over Zoom. It happens on a bi-weekly basis, and it's really helpful just so we can all get together since we don't see each other right now. And then I have an 11:30 meeting with a vendor, so I have to make sure that I make it to that. I have a 1 o'clock meeting with potentially a new vendor. I'm sitting through a demo, so I have that on the docket for today. I have a team huddle at 3, and then I have a meeting at 4. So I have quite a few meetings today. I also have some major projects that I need to get done. One thing that I really love about this planner is that at the top here, there's today's top 3. So it really gives you an opportunity to prioritize what are your top 3 things that you need to get done today. So I usually make 2 of them work related, and then the last one I always leave open for the #1 YouTube thing that I need to get done that day. And today for YouTube, I need to edit tonight. I just didn't get enough done this morning. With the kids getting up a bunch last night, I am feeling really tired. So I need to go ahead and edit my video for Thursday of this week. I also keep a whiteboard in my office, and right now I don't have anywhere where I'm hanging it just because there's just not a lot of space on my walls. I have a bulletin board in front of me with some of my important information that I need every day. But I typically like to go ahead and make a little grid board every morning. So I just do a grid board kind of like that, and the stuff that I need to do, the stuff that I need to decide on, the stuff that I need to delegate, and the stuff that I need to delete. And this is actually called the Eisenhower method. It's a great method because it just helps you really quickly sort out the tasks that you need to do. So I'm gonna go through my task list right now and just bucket out a couple of things into these categories. My favorite category is the delete category because anytime I can delete something from my to-do list, it means one less thing that I have to do. I've talked about these before, but these are my blue light glasses. I'll link them below if I can still find the link. I had LASIK done a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks now. So my eyes are feeling pretty good, but I tend to wear these during the day just to protect my eyes from blue light. Okay, so I'm off that call. It was kind of long. It's a long one because we only have that meeting every couple of weeks. So it's 11 a.m. now. I have some dedicated time on my calendar for a half hour to get some work done. So I'm gonna respond to some emails and get some things done. So did segments, sorry, I might have missed this, but did segments exist when we got set up, or did that get added since? We've been with you since, yeah, 2018. So yeah, most of my life is happening over Zoom right now. At first I really hated it, but I've gotten used to it. I think one thing that's making it easier is that everyone at my company is on Zoom, so I don't necessarily feel like I'm missing out by working from home right now because we're all in the same boat together.
But something knocked you out. You felt your limitations and filled your mind with doubt. You wanna stay chill right now and don't let your eyes.
It is noon. I am hungry. I'm gonna go downstairs and grab some food. I think I'm just gonna eat at my desk today because I have so much to do. I have groceries coming tomorrow. We're getting kind of low on food, so I really want a salad right now, but I know we're out of lettuce. I'm probably gonna have to eat a sandwich or something like that. Let's go see what we can find. This kitchen is a mess. I didn't have time to clean it up after breakfast. Generally what I feel like is our kitchen is clean when we wake up, then the kids eat breakfast. We finally get them out of the door. We're in a rush to get back home to get online. And then no one really addresses the kitchen until it's time to make dinner. So I basically have to clean the kitchen in order to make dinner, which is annoying. But I try to prepare things for dinner that I can either reheat or that are prepped so that at least dinner isn't as much work. So tonight we're actually having chili, and chili is something that you can pretty much always make right from your cabinet. And I made it on Sunday, so it's actually already made.
Have what it takes inside, 'cause you can make it too.
Oh, it's lunchtime now. It's 12:15. So it took me about 10 minutes to make my lunch. I'm gonna put on some jams during lunch. I'm gonna check my phone. I haven't checked it in a while because I've been on meetings. I have a text message from the dentist, so who cares about that? I'm gonna leave Slack open in case someone pings me, but I'm gonna just take the next 15 minutes to eat my lunch. I'm going to check Instagram DMs, check my Facebook messages, just see if, like, you know, there's anything I need to respond to. I generally don't check YouTube comments during the day. I try to just check them at night because it's a rabbit hole and I can get sucked in for too long. Instagram DMs, I just check and see if there's anything there that I need to respond to, but that usually only takes a couple minutes. At 1, and then I have a huge block of time this afternoon, which I'm really excited about. I have an hour and a half where I can just focus on some of the projects that I'm doing a lot of analytics work. That kind of work is really Excel heavy, and I need to just be focused on it when I'm focused on it. It's not something that I can like pop in and out of, do it for 20 minutes and then come back. So this will be a good chunk of time this afternoon for me to focus on that task. Got off my last call, gotta go pick up the kids, but I'm gonna change. Alright, well, we're here at daycare, so let's pick up the kids. Hamilton, you wanna have chili for dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah. You wanna have avocado?
Yeah.
Cool. You wanna have quesadilla?
Yeah.
Cool. You wanna have
avocados from
Mexico.
avocados
From Mexico.
avocados
From Mexico.
No obstacles.
Tell them what I did.
You put the thing in the crock pot, no, 2 hours ago, and you turned it to the right temperature, but you didn't plug it in.
Why?
Well, it's a good thing it was already cooked. You can just zap it.
Yeah, it was already cooked, but duh, like, I literally came down here at 4:30 and turned that thing on, but I didn't actually turn it on. Thank you so much for watching my day in a life. I hope you liked this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It lets me know that I should make more videos like this. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. Go ahead and check out this video here and this video here, and I'll see you in my next video.